Yo, welcome back, orangutan boomerang gang. It's one of my favorite little sayings because it sounds good and it rolls off the tongue. Hope y'all doing well whenever this catches you in space-time. Today we are taking a look at a Paleotrex and Ractinite combo, and yo, it is an elephant warrior. Check this out. Pretty neat, right? He has this cool little helmet like what are they called? The engineers from Prometheus. Remember they had those like elephant helmets when they were sitting in their pods? But yeah, he looks tight. What's kind of cool is that, this is obviously made from the Ractinite mold, and that Master Dominus, Master D, the elephant guy, the Mastodon, is being made from the Ractinite mold. It's like, dude, he already had the spirit. Ractinite already had the spirit of the elephant infused in him already, which basically prepared him to become Master Dominus in this current line of legacy. So some really cool things. You could take the helmet off and you can show the Ractinite face, and you can, spin this around. I'm not going to do it right now, but yeah, you can spin it around. I'll just do it. Yeah, you don't have to pop it off, but it just makes it easier. And so you can do that. And you can, yeah, oh, this is kind of loose over here. Yeah, this part's a little bit loose. These are supposed to be like gladiator tassels, and the head, if you don't like this mace, then you can spin it around. And then you can have like the dino face over here. Whatever you like. It's your toy, your joy. Girl or boy, do whatever you like. Just have fun, Flex that creativity. But for this particular build, I actually like the mace because I think it looks cool. Like he has a spear thing over here, and then he has a mace thing over here. By the way, I got to watch out what I say. One of my videos got flagged for being inappropriate, and it like totally isn't. But maybe it's one of the words that I said in like jest, and I was just kind of like rambling, and I guess, I don't know, the YouTube AI thought it was no bueno, and so I had to appeal, but then somebody looked at it and they're like, oh, this full stuff is hella PG, and so yeah, they let it go. This is, I wish it was a little bit tighter, but whatever, dude, there we go. Yeah, so like I said, those are the gladiator tassels. And he's not that difficult to make. And actually, there's a couple of cool things going on with his legs. Sometimes when I build stuff, they're figures, meaning like, they're really posable and you can put them in cool poses. But a lot of times they're statues because, I don't know, they're just on display. Like the majority of my toys, even though they're figures and posable, they're just statues because they're just on my cabinet, you know what I mean? On my shelf and stuff. So yeah, this guy's a little bit of both. The arms are pretty posable, but the legs can be a little bit stiff. But anyway, let's get into it. So the first arm over here, you can tell that this is just a Paleotrex thigh, and it's hugging the back piece of the tail, and that's the rack thigh hip connector, and then that's the rack tail, right? So we're just going to pop that off just to make it easy. There might be a little piece of paper in here. Yeah, there is. And so this side over here is just the rack dino face. Then you're plugging it into the paleo dino head, the buckler, and then you have the mace over there. So these two arms are very easy to make. This thing is sandwiched. You know how it has that bar going through it? You have to sandwich it between the thighs, and so, yeah, it's gravy. The headpiece obviously is pretty easy. This is just a Ractinite hip covering with the tail, and you just plug that into the back. Dude, look at that beautiful spine curvature. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, I love that, love that, love that. So this is where it gets kind of cool. So the legs are the small rack leg plugged into that pipe, that little peg that protrudes out there. Then it goes down, then it plugs into the big rack leg. Now the big leg has a peg that sticks out from the back, and you're plugging that into the heel, wrapping this around, and then the heel or the knee port of the Paleotrex calf then is plugged into that axe bit, the rear part, and there's a tail over here as well. And so yeah, you can like move it around, but there's some like piston action, if you will. You see that? But it doesn't really move that well. I thought it did. Yeah, so that's like the extent. So it's not that posable, but it is incredibly stable. So if we splay this out, he can kind of do the Van Damme. Yeah, so down here, we just have the Paleotrex hands, the claws or whatever you want them plugged in. And they're plugged into those two pegs that protrude from the side of this axe bit. And like I said, gladiator tassels. I think it's really cool, actually. I don't know why, but the helmet probably is my favorite part. The second part is probably the legs, the way they're all connected, extremely, extremely firm. And then finally, the gladiator tassels. Yeah, so this guy's really unique. Yeah, I've done a lot of rack and paleo combos, but I don't know. This one has a special place, probably like recency bias. But this one has a special place in my heart. I really, really like this guy. And that's it. That's it. I have been recording this right now without really looking at the little viewfinder preview camera, so hopefully the video went okay, and I did a good enough job in explaining it. And yeah, so if you have one ractinite mold, whether it be this or Tricranius, Paleotrex, Transmutate, or Skelevore, you can build this at home too. And this is actually Elephant Warrior number 2. If you actually keep up with this channel, Elephant Warrior number 1 was 1 rack and 2 wing fingers, and I recorded that at TFCon. So it was in my hotel at that time. Yeah, but cool. Hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, if you like this stuff and you haven't subscribed, hey, please do. Tell a friend, tell your mom and dad, whatever. And yeah, please help the channel grow. All the ad revenue does help charity. And so, yeah, I appreciate y'all for helping out. And yeah, that's it. Have a great day, okay? Bye-bye. Peace.